My name is Joe Maddalini. I hunt for iconic treasure from the movies and TV shows you love and auction them for prices you wouldn't believe. Together with my team of talented investigators, I will scour the globe to uncover Hollywood treasure.
Hey guys.
Hey, Joe.
Morning.
We're really kind of right in the middle of this, Team Fox charity auction. And I really wanted you guys to understand how important this is. Michael J. Fox's foundation, Team Fox, raises money for Parkinson's research. So we're trying to find Back to the Future items to get in this auction. But this is difficult because we're not looking for consignments. We're looking for donations.
I actually have a great lead, Mr. Bob Gale, who is the creator of Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. He's agreed to meet with us.
That's great. So, John, I have a project for you. My number one thing is a pair of ruby slippers.
Slippers of
The
Oz.
only pair that, to me, that's viable are Michael Shaw's. In 2005, though, his ruby slippers were stolen out of the Judy Garland Museum in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. They're missing. They're gone. First thing I want to do, Brian, is let's make an appointment and see if he's on board for this, because I would like to reopen this case. This is the ultimate iconic film item there is. This would be the biggest thing we've ever had. I'm still on the hunt for the ruby slippers, but today Tracy set up a meeting with Bob Gale, and I'm hoping to get some great items for the Team Fox auction.
So nice to meet you in person.
Hi.
This is Joe Maddalena.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Joe.
How are you? Nice to
I'm
meet you.
fine. I even put on a jacket for you.
Oh, you're looking sharp.
Meeting the creator of Back to the Future is pretty awesome. For certain films, when you look at like the Raiders and the Indiana Jones franchise or Back to the Future, everything in your movie is iconic. Whether it's a hoverboard, the DeLorean, Marty's jacket, the sneakers, the sports almanac, literally everything in the movie for a collector is a dream because everything was iconic.
I've got some pretty cool stuff. Some of it because I was smart and took it.
So you get two type of hoverboards.
Okay,
I know they made a solid wood one.
This one's made out of plywood.
Right.
Okay.
And it's heavy. And they'd hang this on wire.
Oh,
it was
cool.
heavy enough so that it could support a human being. Here's the hover technology, the maglev technology, and these little wire feet on here to create the illusion when Michael J. Fox takes the hoverboard and he throws it on the ground.
There you have
It's
it.
hovering.
Something like this in today's market would bring $50,000.
Here's one of the newspapers when Biff Cannon is the luckiest man on earth.
Wouldn't you like to have that sports almanac for a day? Who came up with all these ideas?
Most
Is
of
that you?
that probably came out of my brain, yeah. And this one was actually used in the movie.
We just sold one of these for $6,000. So it's just to show you how valuable your items from this movie. It's like a collector's dream, especially coming from you. To pull off this Back to the Future auction, we've got to land Bob Gale. We are doing this auction for Team Fox. And we're trying to find material from Back to the Future.
Anything that you can part with. We actually have a little surprise for you.
Cool.
You're falling into a peculiar underworld.
This is the biggest challenge we've ever faced. We are doing this auction for Team Fox, and we're trying to find material from Back to the Future. To pull off this Back to the Future auction, we've got to land Bob Gale.
Anything that you can part with, we would be so
I wouldn't do this for anything except for the Team Fox Foundation. But I know it's really going to do some good.
Bob, thank you so much. Now that we've got Bob Gale on board, we're going to get really eager buyers because we have Bob Gale's sports almanac and his newspapers. Collectors are going to be really eager to bid on these things.
My pleasure. If this is helping the Team Fox Foundation,
absolutely.
it's great. Gracie, thank you.
And not so fast, we actually have a little surprise for you.
Okay.
So come on.
So come on.
What do you think, Bob?
Cool. I know what this is.
Joe Wasser has spent 4 years of his life building this DeLorean. He's agreed to consign it to this auction.
So why is this here? I mean, it's a surprise, but why is it here?
Because we're doing this auction for Team Fox, Joe is going to allow us to actually sell the car. But without a thumbs up from you, it's not going to get a whole lot of buyer interest. What do you think? I'm really nervous about Bob looking at this car because without Bob's approval, we cannot have this car in the auction. Is it up to par?
It's, ooh, that's a little different. all the wiring.
What do you think?
I say cool. It's outstanding. Good job. What's great is the interior. He's got the alarm clock, the keypad. It's outstanding.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
So it'll be in our auction, and hopefully it'll sell for a lot of money.
Absolutely. I'm very excited. Meeting Bob Gale was awesome. Having him check out the car was amazing. It was a really difficult decision to part with this car, but it's for a really good cause.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, Bri. What's going on, man? A lot of items came in today from Back to the Future that are going to be benefiting Team Fox. The Nike Mag self-lacing shoes. And not only did Bob Gale find material from his collection, but we're getting material from literally all over the globe. Lou and I are getting these iconic things ready for the upcoming auction catalog, describing it, doing further research, photography.
And Nike actually made these.
Nike made less than 10 pair, but these are the ones that really were worn, by Michael J. Fox. Uber rare.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
So what do you think this is going to go for?
I think we're going to put an estimate of 12 to 15,000 on it.
That jacket is the coolest thing, man.
Oh, this is from, of course, from Back to the Future 2. This is the only one of its kind. This is the actual resized jacket.
And we got these great reference images from the consignor, and it's x-rays and the guys working around Michael.
Oh, wow, look at that. See all of these operators that are underneath puppeteering his jacket. You can see this bundle right here at the bottom to actually manipulate. And you can also see in the upper shoulder region, you have the cable going up here, then they come down the shoulders, reach down, and so then they can actually puppeteer and move the arms. Probably estimated at 25 to 50,000.
Yeah. Awesome.
We'll get it cataloged, and then we'll go from there.
Today, Profiles in History is going back to the future. We have Joe Wasser's DeLorean. We have the actual resizing jacket that Marty wore. We have Bob Gale's collection, and he consigned some of the most important treasures from his archive. The money that these things will generate will go towards research to help Michael J. Fox, hopefully in his lifetime, eradicate Parkinson's.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here. So we're going to be bidding for Team Fox. Our first item from Bob Gale, the famous Screen News Gray Sports Almanac.
I'm a little bit nervous. There is a lot at stake this time because people's lives are at stake.
3,000, the opening bid. Any interest? Start the bidding, please, somebody. 3,500, 4,000, 4,500, all the way in back.
The lot started going up and up and up.
9,000 and 10,000 now. At 11,000, 12,000 they go. 13,000 at 14,000, 15,000. All done back there, gentlemen?
Go for it.
He's out. Anyone else at 15,000 on my left going once? Gentleman's bid going twice. All done and sold. 15,000.
$15,000. I can't believe it.
Number 65, visual effects photograph.
You know, when it rains, it pours at an auction, and it just was a downpour.
Prop USA Today newspaper. Sold 2,000. Martin McFly Jr. arrested. Sold 3,000. Prop Hill Valley Telegraph. Sold 4,000. Sold.
The idea that these props have generated this kind of money for such a worthy cause, it's amazing, it's incredible. Great Scott!
Up next is the resizing jacket. This is a big, expensive item.
I have 25,000.
25,000 opening bid. 35,000.
40.
45.
50,000.
55,000.
60.
You have the lead at 60,000. Anyone else? We have 60,000 on the net. Going once. 65 in time. Thank you.
70.
70,000 is now on the internet. It's 75,000. All done? Anyone else? 75,000. Sold.
3 times the estimate. That was unbelievable. Yes. The DeLorean from Back to the Future is coming up next. This is by far the biggest item we have.
Let's start the bidding for this at 75,000. It's 80,000 gentlemen on the aisle here. 85,000, now 85,000. 85,000 bid at 85,000.
Immediately it went to 85, then it kind of just stalled. There was kind of a pause in the room.
At 85,000 on the phone at 85,000.
And the room just fell silent.
85,000. Once. 90,000, now the bid at 90,000. We'll take 95, 95 I have, we'll take 100, serve your wish. Going once, at 95,000, going twice. Anyone else? At 95,000, last call. Brian's bid at $95,000.
It's amazing. I mean, the Back to the Future stuff did fantastic.
Yeah.
As long as I'm living or breathing, I'm going to hunt for Hollywood's lost treasures. It's my obligation to track these treasures down and bring them out for the world to see again, because these are the most important artifacts of the 20th century